Hello, everyone.
Hi.
That music is so catchy. I'm just over here jamming to it.
Oh, it
I don't know about
really,
you,
really
Mom.
is. Yeah.
Happy
What's that?
Tuesday,
Yeah.
February the 18th. How is it already another week? We just blinked and here we are.
Yeah. I know. It keeps happening to us.
Yes. I don't know how we do this during soccer season. I was thinking about that today. I was thinking,
Oh,
of all the things
yes.
I'm busy with, and then
Mhm.
throw in 4 nights a week doing maybe 5 soccer. Whew,
Yeah.
I don't know. Hi, Heather. Good evening. Good evening. You know
Yeah, I
what,
don't know
Heather?
how you did it either.
We appreciate the countdown too, because as if you've been with us since the beginning, we have come so far from going live to
Mhm.
now, and we've got a special little countdown. So thank you for joining with us tonight.
Yeah,
It is our Tuesday tagging with friends. So
it is.
we have
Okay, if
some
Heather's on
people.
here, then the streaming must be okay on Facebook. For some reason, it's not showing up on my end. So
I
I'm
see it
just,
on mine,
oh,
and
you
so
do. Good.
yeah.
Okay. Good. My computer just wasn't updating. So I'm just doing the last little connection things. Instagram is not working this evening. So we'll just be on Facebook and YouTube tonight.
That is all right. Maybe tag your friends on Instagram to come on over this way if you think about it. We are here. We have some fun announcements tonight. Of course, we have our trivia, and we're just going to be going over a few things about tagging this evening.
Yeah.
So, hi, Dania. Thanks for stopping in.
Oh,
Join us through the end today.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I know you already mentioned the new countdown, but yeah, it gives us a second to take a breath, but also it just looks a little more together. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't keep us from still having technical issues. I wish there was a magic button for that, but yeah. So does your week with lives feel just a little more chill now that you don't have soccer and lives at the same time?
Oh, so good. So good. I don't know how we do it as parents,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm sure you all, though, have dance and so many other activities throughout the week. Let us know in the comments, like, what are your tricks and tips? Like, do you start early? Do you wait until the week before to start tagging? Do you bring some of your stuff with you when you're at your kids' events? Like, how do you balance your work, home life, and getting
Yeah.
tagging done? What kind of tagger are you? that Those are fun to. We had a consigner come to one of our new consigner classes, and she said she's all done, but she just came to ask a few questions and to see how certain things should be tagged. And so it's always interesting to see where you all are on your tagging
Yes, it
journey.
is. And I mean, I learn stuff all the time, but yeah, for me, I think it's always hard to find that little bit of time where you can sneak some work in, or with our tagging challenge. This is a great segue into our 9 and 9 challenge, which is going on right now and for the next week. Is like, once you get the momentum going and you get the ball rolling, boy, does it start to roll downhill really well. So it's like having a system or just getting it started, getting a little bit going helps so much, which is great. So,
Absolutely.
okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll into the announcements, Katie. So we hit the 9 and 9 challenge. Make sure if you have any troubles getting on that list or anything, just holler at us. But you just fill out the Google form in the comments and on the chatter page to join that. And it really is so easy. We'd love to do it all in 9 minutes if you can. So go grab 9 items in 9 minutes and then sit down and put in 9 tags in 9 minutes and then print the tags, get them all attached in 9 minutes. So really, it's just kind of there to help kind of get us motivated, get the ball rolling on that. So that's going on for another week. And the other thing that we want to talk to you about is a new consigner class. So if you're a brand new consigner, you haven't been to a class yet, these classes are so invaluable. And Katie teaches the classes. She's got one coming up on Thursday. So Katie, you want to tell us about that?
Yes, so we will be in Bremerton off of Kitsap Way at 6:30 at Subway. So there's the Subway building, and there's a special meeting room on the side that we have reserved, and we've had it there, and it's so spacious. It's wonderful, clean and warm in there. Not too warm like Round Table Pizza. If y'all were there the other night, I was sweating. But
Yeah.
this one is just, it's such a nice, sweet building. So we will be there. And then the week after, we will be in Port Orchard. So we really want to get close to you guys. Kitsap County is quite a large county, and so we want to make sure we're hitting all areas to make sure you're not driving too far. So if that works for you to be in Bremerton, please RSVP on the Facebook group or send me an email or a message on Facebook to let me know so I can pack a little goodie bag for you. It comes with, do I have one here? Yes. It comes with lots of little goodies inside. The sales schedule, you've got zip ties and hangers, $5 JBF bucks, and Nona has made quite the cool flyer here. This is an older one, I'm sorry, it's a little wrinkly, but it has all the QR codes to all the tips and tricks that you will need for consigning, whether it's registration, shopping passes. Who gets to sale week and they're like, wait, what? What did I sign up
Yeah.
for? What's this? And or just videos on tagging, and then our Facebook group. If you want to apply to join as a member in our sale, our application is open right now, and that is something we never really talk about.
That's
But
true.
one of the most fun
Yeah.
perks about the entire sale. So yes, our team application is on there, the car seat waiver, all those goodies. So this is all found in that packet that you get at the new consignor class.
That's an awesome point, Katie. We never talk about joining the team on here. We never do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the schedule is being made, you guys. Do you want to work for us at the sale? We try to make it as fun as possible. Team members get to shop the night before we open, which is a big perk. We love that. We have a lot of fun. And we just try to have a great time, and you earn a paycheck. So a little bit of extra income. But yes, I'll actually drop the application for that in the comments. Teresa is here. Hi, Teresa. She says I make all my tags and safety pin all my clothes and box the stuff by day, and then print all my tags and attach them one day with the kids. That's awesome. Yeah, get them involved.
Oh, I love that you mentioned involving your kids with it. I was telling Nona that I did my books and I was feeling a little overwhelmed at the pile. And then I was like, wow, 2 of mine are learning to read right now. This is a perfect time for them to read the tag and try to match it to the book. And it became a whole memory game. That is such a fun thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I forget about that too. I always think, when can I tag without my kids around? I feel like you're pretty good at that, Katie. You do get them involved, and Heather's working hard. Yeah, wow, that's really cool to have the quick guide available. It does help a lot, doesn't it? Yeah. So the other thing we want to talk to you guys about, and this is kind of a big and exciting announcement, but it's a change for JBF Bremerton, is we are doing something a little bit different, at least for this sale, and we're going to see how it goes. But we are going to change to an all-season sale. So what we're going to do is we are going to allow you to bring all season items. So there's not going to be any no thank yous based on season. But the one thing we really want to talk about is we're still going to recommend that people hold their really heavy winter things, maybe for the fall sale, like snowsuits and heavy winter jackets and snow boots. They just tend to sell better at the fall sale. However, if you are moving and you need to get things out of your house, or you really just have some things that you kind of need to get going, we're not gonna say no to anything because of the season. So we're still gonna have our same standards on stains and quality and all that stuff, but we just want to have that available because we know, first of all, we're in a military community and we have people who are moving quite frequently out of our area. So we're not gonna say no to things that are out of season. So that's a big change, but if you have questions about that, please just let us know. We just want to make it as easy for everyone as possible. Like I said, we're still going to try and encourage you guys to keep it season appropriate because we just know that your stuff will move better. But yep, it's available to you. So That's a big change.
Yeah.
So tonight, guys, well, we probably better do our trivia, huh? I almost forgot. I
Let's do our
almost
trivia.
forgot. How could we forget about
Yay.
trivia? Okay, so let's hop into trivia, and then Katie's gonna take us down our path tonight. So tonight, we're basically talking about if you're new to consigning or you're just getting started, we know it can feel a little bit overwhelming. So here's the first thing: you get registered, you get going, right? You gather your stuff, but then sometimes it can feel like, what do I do? Right? So tonight we're going to talk about that. So you've got boxes full of stuff you want to sell. Where do we go from here? Okay. So before we do that, let's have a little fun and do our trivia question. So tonight's trivia question is: what is the hottest selling size of kids' clothes at JBF Bremerton? So, which size sells the most, sells the fastest, sells the best? Okay, so drop your guesses in the comments. One guess per person, and we'll see how we do. All right. Okay.
I just want to shout out, it's always nervous to change, right? And Nona and I were just talking about this. I can't tell you how many long conversations we've had about this, but I just want to say thank you all for the love. You give me the warm and fuzzies because it's nerve-wracking to make
It
a
is.
change, right? And so, Teresa, you make such a good point. You know, people come from Florida to Washington and back and forth, and just all over the United States. And we are in Washington, where all 4 seasons happen. And 1 week we have snow, and today I didn't have to wear my thick comfy jacket. So
Yeah.
you never know what you're going to get, and we're just so grateful for you guys' love and care about this, and just helping reiterate it to our other consigners that yeah, it's just not something that's going to be a no
Yeah.
thank you right now. So awesome
Yeah.
guesses coming in
We
here.
already have a winner. I can't believe it. Teresa nailed it on the head. She got it. Good
Absolutely.
job.
2T is
QT.
the hottest
Yeah.
selling item in
Mhm.
JBF Bremerton. So think about that as you are tagging, right? If you're thinking, oh, no, there's a surplus in this area, I'm not going to sell it. Not only is there a
Mhm.
surplus, but that's just what people are coming after. That's what they're there to buy. I believe that that's, what my son started sprinting and just
Mhm.
falling. There was no
Yeah.
brakes, right? And so they're blowing through the knees of those clothes. They're looking for those items to be sold
There
and
they are.
purchased. So um, keep that in mind as you are tagging and thinking, is this something? Size 5 is a good one. Jody, that one I feel like there's just never enough of
Oh,
from
man.
size 5 up.
That is the truth.
The slim
Yeah.
pickings in that area. So
That is the truth.
um,
Yeah, especially in boys. Oh my goodness. They go through jeans. This summer, my son's a little older. He's not in size 5. He was in size 7 this summer, and I bought him a new pair of jeans, and sure enough, first fall, first day he wore them, hole in the knees. So, that's
holy
why I
moly.
buy his jeans at JVF. Save on that.
Yep,
So, yeah, 2 T's, no
absolutely.
surprise. But yes, yeah. All right, Katie, do you want to go ahead and jump in? So we're getting started. I
Yeah.
don't know what to do. Where do I start?
Absolutely. So this isn't just, for those moms like we were talking about,
Mhm.
2 teen. This isn't just for those moms who just had a baby, right? You can have a son that's already 14, but you haven't, the last couple years, you're thinking this is stuff that I've been holding on to and I'm ready to go. So this is one of those things that you're feeling like you might have it all together. It's kind of a snowball effect when you open your child's closet and you start pulling all the pants and the shirts and the shoes. You start to get your kids involved, like we were talking about, and you're going to look in other places too, like the kitchen. You never know those like suction cup. I always talk about this, but the suction cup
Mhm.
bowl and plates and things like that. That why do we still hang on to those sippy cups and things? Those are all things that are great to sell. So make sure you're looking around the entire house, right? If you have had a little one in the last few years, I suggest the best place to start would be in that big ticket item area. Whether you have a little one or not, there's going to be in the backyard, the play area, right? Those take up the most space in our mind and our home, right? They're taking up space, but they also give you the best bang back when you're selling at JVF. And so that's what people come shopping for first. Not just the 2T clothing, but it's that big ticket
Yeah.
item area. So if you're feeling stressed out and you don't even know where to begin, let's get that big stuff
Yeah.
off your plate. So that's going to be our outdoor toys, bikes, slides, playhouses, anything you can think of outdoor wise. And then you can start in the home. You've got your swings, bassinets, cribs, car seats, strollers, any of those things. Let's get that big stuff out of the way and get the biggest fun
Yeah.
pack for you. So before we jump off here, Nona, if you could grab the Pick 5
Yes.
document,
Yeah.
that would be another thing that we can
Yep.
show tonight. That is one thing to focus on. So yeah, like I said, make sure you've grabbed all that kind of clothing. And then I would just suggest starting in one area. So now you've got all your clothes put together in a bin, right? And you're thinking, you want to make sure you're checking for holes, stains, tears, any of that kind of item. Teresa, I love the way you said that you just pre-bundle, right? To take the stress away. Maybe you turn on a movie and you're going to take 2 pair of pants in size 2T and pin them together at the top of your hanger. Just make sure that you're checking for those holes and stains and those going, because you'd hate to put together a bundle, put it in your tagging site, only to find out that those jeans have a tear in them. So make sure that you're checking for that. And then let's get on to our 9 and 9 challenge, right? We can find 9 pair of pants. So I'm actually going to share my tagging site with you to show you what that's going to look like. So let's go. No, you're just fine. I'm a little delayed myself.
That's
Let's
all
make
right.
sure this is the right one.
Yeah, I love how you always encourage people, just to backtrack a tiny bit, always encourage people to start with the big items first, because when you're getting going, everything is nerve-wracking, and just the things that are going to bring you the best return for the least amount of work, it helps so much, because once you do it the first time, boy, does it feel so much easier and so much better, once you do that the first time.
Yeah, do you mind pulling up that document? I'm loading my tagging site. It was being
Yes.
not nice at the moment.
Um,
Bear with
sorry,
us,
guys.
friends.
Yeah. They moved things around, and I struggle sometimes to get things going. So sorry about that. Okay, here we go. All right, here is the Pick 5. And let me zoom in on it here. So these are the items that are really hot sellers. And bonus, there are also a part of the Pick 5 program. So you get 100% on the first $100 of your sales if you bring in 5 of these items on this list. But these are really good things to check your house for, because not only do they fly out the door, a lot of them on the first day, but again, they go for higher prices. So it's a good way to kind of get started, get those things done first. So activity tables, high chairs, swings, pack and plays, cribs, activity mats, slides, cozy. Oh my goodness, we can't keep cozy coops around for anything. If you got a cozy coop and you want to sell it, bring it to the sale.
Absolutely.
Strollers, car seats, outdoor play centers, tricycles, wagons, jumpers. Those things are just really sought after. And this is a really good place to start. So when in doubt, do some bite-sized things. Are you ready for me, Katie?
I am. Sorry about that. Of course, when I went to share, it said page not found. Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my tagging site here, and I just kind of wanted to show you some fun tips and tricks in the tagging site. So I'm going to go to create tags, and this is what it looks like. So if you have never tagged with us before, we are just kind of giving you a rundown of what this looks like. So say I have my 9 pair of pants here, and they are all 2T girls pants. So there's 2 types of ways of entering in your tags. There's basic and then rapid. Basic is when you just have 1 or 2 items, and they're different categories, right? But when we're in rapid now, I've got my 9 pair of pants. Don't worry about the season button. Let's just skip over that. We're going to category, and we want to scroll down to clothing girls. and then we have 2T. And you see what happened here? So all of these items now say Clothing Girls, and the size all says 2T. So you're not wasting your time in the basic having to do that over and over again. So then description. Let's talk about this for just a minute. So if I were describing the first pair of pants I have here, they would be blue, Old Navy, 2T, flower print.
Size
Pants.
of the night. I like it.
Yeah. So I'm describing these pants so that if the tag were separated away from the item, we could get it back to that item because I've told you what the brand is, what size it is, and a little bit of detail that it has some flowers on it and that the color of them, that they're blue. So we're gonna just put $1 on these pair of pants because they're just leggings. And I'm fine with them reducing down to 50% off. And I'm also ready for them to be donated if they do not sell. So this is what that's going to look like. The reduce mark is going to be checked and the donate is also going to be checked. And I only have one of those items. So now that took about 10 seconds to put in. We can just keep going down the line on adding in the rest of those 2T pants. And then let's say you didn't get all 9, you just have 8. That's okay. It's not going to mess up the system by not filling in the description of the last one. And we can hit save. Okay. And then come look at my tags. And here we go. That very first one is going to pop up with its item number. And you can see the blue Old Navy 2T flower pants are here with the price listed on that. So please hop on and let us know if you have any questions in this way. I too, Heather, appreciate the rapid feature. It just makes inputting extremely fast.
Yeah.
I really try my best to get all of the same products together at once to make sure that I'm not wasting my time. I tend to have like ADHD. I'm all over the place, right? And I want to tag the bag and the pants and the stroller, but that's just not wise with your time. It's really best to go into rapid entry, make sure you have all of like-minded items together before you get going.
Yes. Yeah, batch work makes things go so fast.
It's a dream.
So
Absolutely.
after you gather, take some time and sort first before you start tagging.
Yes.
It will make your life less stressful, but you'll get tagging done so much quicker. It really is a big help.
Yes. Let us know if you have any other questions in the comments. Maybe you've been tagging and you have some questions when it comes to here. So once we're done with that, we can select this item. You know, I could do all my tags at once, and then you're going to hit print selected, and then it goes right to that printing site there. So I can show you just the basic really quickly. Create tags.
You want me to go back to the tagging site?
If it's not up, you're either way, you're fine.
I can I can just pull it back up. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as for basic, what's going to happen, let's just say baby equipment. Do you see how it doesn't copy to the next one? So if you just found a couple of items around your house and they're different categories, this is a good time to use basic. But in every other moment, I would choose the rapid entry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's about it there.
Yeah. Heather's making a good point here too, making bundles, especially in the small baby sizes and up through our size of the night 2T, and even higher than that, is just making bundles really helps. It gives a great deal. You can sell a bundle and increase the savings of the person purchasing it, which is great. But she makes a great point. It makes your life easier. You don't have to tag 3 shirts, you can tag one, and
You're saving money.
It's a win-win. Yeah.
You might be using some safety pins, but imagine, that's 3 less tags, right? If you put four little onesies together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's something to be noted really quick as I talk about that. Please avoid putting onesies in any really clothing items in bags. We really suggest to avoid that at all costs. People want to feel, touch, and see, and those just are not going to sell well when they get bundled together in a bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So yeah, let's make sure too that we are properly watching for cleaning. And then even those outdoor toys, make sure you can take them out front. I like to get my kids a little scrubby and some Dawn Power Wash and just have a time. They think that they're truly blessing me. But as soon as that sun starts shining here soon in Washington, getting them out there and scrubbing down those outdoor toys, bikes, whatever it might be, they can maybe earn 50 cents, $1 to help mama out and get those items cleaned up so it's not just on you getting stressed out with these things. So,
Yeah.
yeah, feel free to put in the comments if you have any questions about bundling, where to get started.
Yeah. Little bite-sized pieces, that's something that comes to my mind really is just like take everything in bite-sized pieces. Do one thing at a time, and it makes it so much more manageable. And just like we've been talking, is just, get your stuff together, get it sorted, then work on your tags, then get it ready for drop off. And then you get to throw yourself a giant party after you come to drop off, and you get to watch your sales as they happen, which is so much fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So much fun. Yeah.
All right. Do you have
Right.
any more announcements for us tonight, Miss Nona?
I don't, but I am going to hit on just the things we already talked about. Just as a reminder, we're basically out of time already. It always goes so
So
fast.
quick.
So reminder, the 9 and 9 challenge is still going on. So we are drawing the first winner tomorrow morning for the first week. And then we have another week after that. So $50 JBF gift certificate to spend at the spring sale. And all you need to do is enter 9 tags in one day. And that's an entry. And for each set of 9 tags that you enter, you get additional entries into the drawing. And it's just a good way to get things going, get the ball rolling. And secondly, make sure if you're a brand new consignor and you haven't been to a class yet, try to make it to Katie's class on Thursday. And if not, we have more coming up, and we can get you a list of when those are. There are events on the Facebook page if you want to see when a class is coming up. And maybe you are really far out or you cannot make it to a class. We always recommend in-person classes if it's possible. But even if not, we do have a recorded new consignor class on YouTube. And we are happy to share that with you. But make sure you watch a class or go to a class either way, because it's invaluable. It will make your journey so much easier and smoother. And ask any questions at all that you have, especially in the consignor group, because we've got all of our veterans over there and they're dying to help with new consignors and help with questions. Ask for help if you need pricing. Katie and I still ask each other for pricing help
Absolutely.
all the time. So find someone, you ask on the consignor page. And yes, and then lastly, just a reminder that we are moving to an all season sale. So if you're in a situation you need to get some things out, we're not going to say no to anything that's out of season. Still just recommending to keep the really big, heavy winter things over till the fall, if that's a convenience for you. But anyway, those are the big hot topics. And thanks, Katie, for getting
Thank
us
you.
getting us started. That always
Yeah.
feels like the hardest part, doesn't it? The
Absolutely.
first step
Absolutely.
feels the hardest. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to make one more plug about employment. We do have employment open right now, but it will fill up very quickly. And so I have been so honored to work alongside you ladies that have been with us. It has been just so fun to get to know you and your family. And once again, you get to, you're the first ones to shop, and you're helping us put everything out on the floor. So you're seeing everything firsthand of exactly what you're going to be searching for your little ones.
Yes.
As you're helping us put it out, you also get to see why things sell so well or not so well, right? Their presentation, the way that they bundle things, and why something's not moving over the week, right? So I think it
Yes.
is so awesome, such a great opportunity to help help at our sale. And so once again, it's such a great way to earn just a few more dollars in your pocket and create long-lasting friendships. It's been so sweet to see some of these
Yes.
ladies come
Aw.
together, especially military. You're only here for, maybe certain amount of months or years, but maybe you're looking for a friend to help with babysitting, those kind of things. I've seen such awesome friendships made, and this is all about community. So we can't
Yes.
thank you enough, but absolutely come join our team.
Yes, they're our JBF family, aren't they?
They
Yes.
absolutely are. Oh,
Yes, you're all a
absolutely
part of
are.
our JBF family, but there's
Yeah.
yes, just it's like seeing cousins that you get to see at holidays because, 6 months goes by and maybe
Yep.
we don't see the people on our team, but it still feels like family when we come back together, and we have a
Absolutely.
lot of fun, which
Yeah.
is a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
So
right,
thank you
Katie.
all.
Well, I think we're done. Thank you so much for everyone for being here. And yes, another
Until
one
next week.
until next week. Yes. Yeah. All right. Good night,
Have a
everyone.
good night, everyone. Happy tagging. Get those tags in.
Yes.